Okay, now we're starting. We didn't get your hello.
Damn it.
Hello.
I didn't want your hello.
Because I'm a horrible human being.
Exactly.
I forgot to line up, by the way, but don't worry, we'll still get your hello.
This is our podcast number 6. Let's introduce everyone, I guess.
Dear Lord.
Jason.
Oh, sorry. I didn't know
Should we close the
Nathan. John. And Wesley. That was our podcast. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.
There you go. Much better.
Well, I'm slightly less Jesus-y. And now it's slightly darker.
Don't close the window.
It's hotter than freaking balls.
It's not even that hot.
It's harder than Satan's thumb under cheese.
Well, maybe it's because I went out working. But
What?
maybe because I went out working.
Yep.
Asbestos isn't fun.
So it's been rainy recently in Arizona.
Like,
Really? With our 80-degree weather right now?
No, I mean within the week. or
About a
last
month
week.
ago?
No. You Mongol. I'm trying to...
well then.
No, it was raining pretty not swimmingly recently. And my whole
Wouldn't
park...
it be swimmingly? Because you could swim in... Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I guess. But my whole park that I live next to was flooded out. And, yeah, I stepped in some wet dog turds, non-stop. Every step was just wet dog turds. It was just a nightmare. Contecito Park, yeah.
Oh, well, now
People go swimming in that.
Yeah, swimming in wet dog turd water.
There was like a mattress floating in there one time. Remember last year?
Yeah,
When it rained really hard?
I remember when people were canoeing.
Yeah.
There's a year people were canoeing in the waters.
Yeah. It's gross.
The little drainage pipe had completely filled to the brim with garbage and diapers and all that sanitary things.
Sanitary.
Yeah.
Definitely sanitary.
So yeah. But today is nice.
I wouldn't say nice, but...
God isn't taking a giant turd on our day.
Yeah, but Hades messed up.
Hades messed up how?
It's hot outside.
It's like normal.
What's her face left?
What?
Athena?
Yeah, Athena went with her mother.
The
Why
god
are we
of
talking
war?
about this?
Athena, the god of war?
No, wait, it would be Aphrodite.
What was
No, it's Athena.
Is it?
Athena, the god of war?
Who's
Yes.
Zeus's bae?
Zeus has so many bae.
Zeus has all the bays, even his dogs.
Why are we talking about this just because it's hot outside?
Because Hades messed up.
Hades is like the ruler of hell. He doesn't control weather.
Yeah, but when Athena leaves, it gets hotter.
It's not Athena.
I'm pretty sure it's Athena.
Helen. There's a Helen there somewhere that's like someone's bae. I'm not sure.
Athelin.
What?
Athelin.
What? No, just Helen.
It starts with A, okay?
Aphrodite.
Hold on. After I finish these 1,000 Doritos in my mouth, I'm gonna say something.
Welcome
It
to the
doesn't
podcast.
matter.
Welcome to the podcast where we're talking about Greek mythology for some reason.
Welcome to the Greek Mythology Podcast. Here we review history about Greek mythology.
Thought this would be funny. Well, you're kind of wrong.
In year 01, there was Mr. Magoo.
He stuck his foot into a shoe.
and then died.
This is been Greek mythology.
Terrible, tragic death.
This is all moment of silence.
Then he created the Nintendo
You
DS.
just
Welcome to the moment of silence.
No, sorry.
Do you not understand what moment of silence means?
No, I
Alright,
thought you
well,
said
It's already over, so...
brief period of loudness. I just misheard you. Bye.
Just
leave.
Oh, goodbye, what? Oh, he jumped off the balcony. Alright. I don't see him leaving. I think he's dead.
That was a podcast.
Moment of silence. Okay. Let's start on the very low amount of topics we have.
The true amount of talk.
We got 3.
3. When do we have a third one?
I don't know. There's a third one on here. Apparently it was that guy.
Okay.
Wow. I'm referred to as that guy.
Yeah, I don't think we even introduced
topic,
you.
John.
Early access games.
They're not
Who the
supposed
fuck is dying outside? No, listen.
I know. I can hear it.
No.
I'm trying to hear it, Wesley, damn it.
Sorry.
What's a bunch of dogs?
Rest in peace.
No!
What the?
I said we're not gonna do this. What the hell did I tell you 20 seconds ago?
Go sit in the corner.
Go sit in the corner.
He's already in the corner.
Go
Exactly.
sit farther in the corner. There you go.
Thank you. All right, now pick up.
You put another pretzel in my drink. I will not stop until I have put 20 plungers into your anus.
20 what?
Plungers.
I heard plunders. I'm like, that's not a noun. He's gonna put a verb up your ass.
Anyway,
Back to the topics I never got to.
How come with the pretzel in your Dr. Pepper?
It'll taste good.
yeah?
It'll just be
Like the goldfish?
It'll just be salty.
Like the goldfish?
It's one pretzel compared to 30 goldfish.
Yes.
I counted all
Yes,
of them.
you know
At least
what,
the
but what
pretzel-
happened though?
At least the pretzel isn't cheesy.
The pretzel or the goldfish got disintegrated within the soda, right? And it made the whole soda taste like ass. Now my whole soda's gonna taste like pretzels.
You
At
like
least it won't
pretzels,
taste
though,
like
right?
ash.
Same difference.
But there's no cheese involved in this one. Let me get those cheese balls then.
Hey, that's our tradition, remember? Yeah, we're starting a new tradition
No, we're
where
not.
every podcast
No,
we
we're
eat
not.
a cheese ball.
No, I just
Every
We're gonna be
single
dead
person.
by the third
Get the
one.
cheese ball.
No,
Please?
you have no authority here. You just put a pretzel into Wesley's drink.
I said please.
That gives you no authority.
That gives me all the authorities.
That was loud.
I'm gonna eat one.
Breaking news: this podcast is becoming increasingly violent.
What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about.
God, stop it! Ah. Should we eat a cheese ball?
Yes, that's our tradition. We're gonna start it.
I hate all of you.
Start a
really-
new tradition.
I'm not gonna eat one.
I
But...
really don't
You don't
want
have
to.
You
but
don't have to.
All right, cool. Then go ahead, Nathan. Take one.
So
all
you
the,
cover-
all
so
the
yeah,
others
I'll
that don't
pass,
live
actually.
Wesley, No. John, cover your
here.
drinks.
It's a new tradition. I'm not gonna stuff it. I'm sorry.
Just cover your drinks anyway. Wesley, you want one?
Okay, so this is
Do you want one?
it's a new tradition.
No
where
one
we're-
has to, but they're going to.
Where we're gonna eat stale ass cheese balls.
Stale
every
death
podcast.
balls. They're not even cheese balls anymore. They're just death. Death, poison,
Pure
cyanide.
concentration. Pure concentrated death in the form of a ball.
I already have a headache.
I don't know why you guys agreed to that.
Oh god, the initial taste isn't that bad, but then the aftertaste comes in and just beats the hell out of you. It gets worse.
Jason, have you ever once recommended for people to leave comments of what they would like as topics for future podcasts?
Please?
Yes.
Do they ever answer?
Do it.
No.
No one watches us.
We
Yeah.
have like 100. No, we have 10 views. And they're all people we know.
Yeah.
It's all of us in the room and then like 5 other people.
That
There's
are,
like
that
one
are in the room other times.
and there's like one 90-year-old man who's like, I really like looking for like obscure ass videos.
Like Usher.
Usher. Usher does. Oh yeah, it's true.
You did that with J. Beebs.
We're gonna become the next Justin Bieber podcast.
It's the
form.
worst tradition, but it's probably the best.
We're gonna play live at concerts, sitting at a table, eating Doritos, drinking.
Not knowing what to talk about.
At PAX.
Max.
We'll be at PAX, meeting everyone.
So.
Also, I feel accomplished. I have 5 subscribers.
Oh yeah.
Yay.
I have no videos up, so
You have 1 video up.
yeah, but that's practically none. I never
Wesley has
found.
no-
Yay!
Yeah, dang it, I forgot those cards.
I was just watching. It was the part when I was staring at Wesley because he admitted to drinking alcohol
Oh yeah.
as an abuse, and I'm just like,
Can we just stare at
And
each
you're
other
just
for
like-
like an hour?
yay!
Yay!
We should show you that.
Not now.
Not now though.
Mostly because it's impossible. Wait, let me check it up on my paper pad.
No, Nathan, come on. We did this last podcast.
Hey, the Wi-Fi.
It was so awkward to just watch videos for like 4 minutes straight. Remember that?
See, there it is. It's a little low quality, but also the audio is muted.
What is that?
That's when it happened. Don't you remember? Yay!
Oh, why'd you just talk cards?
I didn't know what. No, it's low quality. You can barely tell the cards. Shut up, Nathan. No.
Shut up, Nathan.
I'm at the part, okay?
Wow.
Stop.
This is
Ow.
we'll title this one "Beating the Hell Out of Nathan."
Welcome to the Violence Podcast. Today we'll be beating Nathan on the head
Mercilessly.
until he surrenders his soul.
I can hear me yelling, so that's a good start.
Oh no! I can hear the old podcast in this podcast. Podcastception.
I don't like this.
Okay, well, we'll find it out later.
Yeah.
I don't know why you guys are finding it. I already showed you.
True.
Oh, now I
True.
can't. Now I can't close the window. The window's frozen.
True.
Damn it!
Did you open this in Internet Explorer?
I think it did. That's why it's such low quality and it's freezing.
Yeah.
Dial up.
Oh, now it crashed.
Just you see like a line just go across it.
Oh, did somebody call the house? Kicked us off the internet.
Can't wait to surf the interwebs, dudes. With my backwards rainbow-colored hat and my Tamagotchis, and my yo-yos and my Pokemons,
Damn mullet.
Totally.
and my mullet.
Totally too.
How about we actually start talking about our topics?
Super
Because
snarky.
there's not a good enough transition yet.
Oh yeah, so how about
Well, speaking of snarky,
Speaking of snarky, how about those funny game glitches that you see?
that
Yeah.
Wesley suggested.
Actually, yeah.
Should we just like start naming them off, like just random stories of glitches?
I had a glitch that I saved from when we were talking inside, and now I don't remember what it was. So,
Okay.
give me a couple seconds, and I'll get back to you on that.
Should we just tell everyone about my experience with the rotating ass in Demon Souls?
Yes.
You sure?
Okay. Audience, I at one point was playing Demon Souls.
Us.
No, it's just
We are the audience.
That's true. So guys, I was playing Demon Souls one time, and I went and I was in this part where I had to fight guys who were wizards, and I killed a wizard, and his upper torso flew into a wall, and his ass proceeded to go in a 360-degree rotation infinitely. So yeah, I went home and I killed myself after watching that. No, I'm kidding.
I hope
You just made that sound like not very funny at all.
you sped through it.
Oh yeah. So it's just.
That was supposed to go in the Doritos.
But I already said it, like to you guys, and it's like to say it again.
But
It's like,
Nathan wasn't here. So.
That's true. Okay, so Demon Souls. There's a guy.
It's
I
So
just
now.
heard it.
It just, but it was just his ass hanging on the wall, and he was rotating in circles. That's all I have to say.
Dang, I really wish I remember what that glitch was.
Should I say the one about Red Dead Redemption?
Freaking animal people.
Oh yeah.
What?
I didn't mention this. I did see one animal person recently.
What does that even mean?
So
Basically,
basically, they
yeah, you
screwed up on like the coating of the skins for the animals and the people. So sometimes the animals won't have like a rabbit or bell or bear or bird skin or whatever. That'll be a person instead, or a pig. They'll be a person instead. So they'll be like
Yeah, it'll show a human
just
acting like
flying away.
Yeah.
Then there's the snake person.
That's the most disgusting of them all.
But they screwed up on like the coding and on that, so
Well, I'm thoroughly horrified.
there's one glitch in Halo where like I don't know, it doesn't happen all the time, but like whenever you kill someone, sometimes their body will just like sit there for a second and then also turn into a tornado and just fly around all over the map.
Tasmania.
Well, that happens in Fallout New Vegas sometimes.
True, yeah.
Like,
There's a horrifying glitch I heard of in Fallout New Vegas. If you get the Bloody Mess perk and you shoot a guy with a really high-powered thing so that their whole body explodes, but right before it fully happens, and then you save, and then you quit,
Oh
and you
yeah.
come back to the game,
It's just
they will be
Giblets.
Yeah, they'll be walking giblets. It's so disgusting.
And just like their eyeballs in their mouth
Yeah,
without the
like,
outer like
it's
layer.
like muscly, intestine-y looking, like, and they're just like I can't even describe it. It's just very awful.
I've had that happen. Horrifying. I didn't mean to do it. It's just like I opened the game. I'm like, oh, let's go talk to.
Oh my god!
well, that's one can. Hold on, we have to write this down.
Make sure not to the new window button. Don't want to open up a new tab.
Okay, these are tally marks.
Okay, I kind of guessed because I don't think we're gonna erase them.
Just drink it.
Just drink the pretzel, Wesley. Just become the
I thought that was your. I thought that was the pretzel. I thought
My
your-
tongue?
Yeah, I thought your tongue was the pretzel for a second.
Whoa, the pretzel grew.
I don't want to do this because it's gonna leave.
No. Here, let me help. I got it unstuck from the side, so now you can drink
It's gonna like fall right down your throat or something.
Wait. I got it. Just tosses outside.
it.
Yeah.
So-
Wow.
I've never been
Suck.
much of an accurate thrower, but that was
I
just...
knew it was gonna hit that.
The one thing you could hit.
There's like a 2% chance I hit that thing!
And you
Every time!
you
weren't
aren't
using
using
bats.
I wasn't using bats correctly.
Damn Wesley, you were the 2%.
I were the 2%. So I'm either really rich or very bad at throwing.
It's definitely the throwing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get that can now so I don't forget it.
It didn't
Ow.
fall on the ground. It fell back there. Yeah.
It fell on top of the.
Okay, give me a redemption, please.
No, you don't need.
Yeah. You.
I just shoots back.
What are you doing, Nathan?
I hit a
What the
wall.
shit?
It goes off this like Rube Goldberg and comes back into the cabin.
What the fuck are you doing?
Nathan's.
Hi.
All right. So Nathan's footrest right now.
Can you see him on camera?
No.
He's right here. This
Yeah,
is where
he's like
Nathan is.
right there.
I'm touching his back right now.
Dude,
Wait,
I
wait.
His
mean,
ass. No, that's see. Mwah.
I think I've turned into Casper. I'm like ghost white on the camera
Yep.
now.
Ow, my foot!
What?
My foot's going. Well.
Oh no. What?
All right, cool.
You take no, don't tickle my knee, please.
What's happening?
Stop it! Please.
What the hell is going on?
I don't even
I'm
know.
very ticklish in the knees.
What are you just get in your chair?
Nathan? Did you just fart? Did you just fart?
No.
Oh. I thought I heard like a.
Oh, nice.
That's probably the floor creaking.
Yeah.
So that just happened.
Anyway.
So speaking of like early access games,
Oh yeah.
All right. Just skip
What-
over
what-
the second one.
nothing will
No.
What now?
Okay.
Back in the original.
So what kind of games have you guys found that are new early access games?
There's Daisy still.
Daisy
Still
Six.
in early access.
Yeah, of course it is. It's never
I
gonna
thought
be
it was
done.
standalone.
Well, I mean like relatively new
Yeah,
ones.
it's early access standalone.
Nether's still early access, isn't
Dude,
No,
I've
I don't
been
play Nether.
I've had Nether like forcefully shoved in my ears and foaming out the mouth. I've heard so much about
it?
it.
I don't care about Nether.
Every time I think Nether, I just automatically go to Minecraft. I'm like, what are you guys
Oh my
talking about?
god, dude.
Seriously.
That's the only thing people ever talk about is Minecraft.
That's why I don't play it.
I mean, don't get me wrong. It is fun for 10 minutes. But just like every time you enter a conversation, or at least, have I told you about the kid who was like really into Minecraft and I asked him if he had like kid in my. I used to have an art class, but then the school was like, so. I used to have an art class, and this freshman was in there, and he's like, he's super into Minecraft, and I was like, hey, do you have any fighting games, like Street Fighter or whatever? He's like, he goes, Minecraft? I'm like, no. no. I'm like, fighting game, like, he's like, and then he's like, Call of Duty? And I just left.
And it's like, well,
No, Call of Duty is not really like a fighting game.
Call of Duty is a shooter, not a fighter.
Night out of people.
It's a
Guys,
first-person
let's
shooter.
not even
Yeah,
have
you're
this.
fighting people.
Guys, let's not have this argument.
You're like,
Call of Duty.
I'm fighting you.
Call of Duty is not a game where there are two people in an arena and they pull off combos.
They can.
No, they don't.
360 no scope.
Combos.
That's not a combo. That's an MLG term. You
Combos.
dingus.
Just leave. I'm playing.
You've already done so much.
There
Hey,
you
bye,
go.
Nathan.
What the?
Please don't actually fall out.
Oh, hey. How are you?
Someone just in our backyard.
Hello.
He just sees you trying to climb out the window. He's just like,
Wow. That's like one of my biggest fears is that I go home, there's gonna be someone in my house just doing this for no reason.
I'd just be afraid
him in
of
the
eating
ass.
my food.
It can be,
He's jerking off. That's just weird.
yeah, that's
You
what
want to kick him like it's just like
no, like
Destroy his balls.
Like, isn't that like a fear of yours? Like, you go
No.
home and your door's unlocked, and you walk in your house, and there's just a guy like in your bedroom.
Why would that be a fear?
Because like, what if that happened?
Who goes into someone's house just to jerk off?
There's a story about that actually happening. A guy.
Jesse?
No personal life stuff, man. No, but there's a
you
story.
talked about shitting your pants last weekend.
That's also true. But, there's a guy who like years ago went door to door, not door to door, but he would like sneak into people's house while they were off to work, and he went on their computer and just went like this to
That explains that horror story we were talking about earlier, where it happened and they just left porn everywhere.
yeah. Maybe we should leave a little bit of discussion because that sounds kind of like
No.
okay.
It's no.
So that goes talking about a game that probably someone doesn't know. Like Demon Souls. I don't know what the hell that is.
You've never heard of Demon Souls?
I've heard of it, but I never know.
Isn't that the first one to Dark Souls?
It's like the
Before Dark
spiritual
Souls?
successor.
Yeah.
It's like, and then I think there's even one before Demon Souls. It's even more rare. Or not. Ah, stop it! God, they don't know what's happening. Oh shit, they don't know what's happening.
You're
but-
just looking at him and you're like,
what was I gonna say? It was like, but the way it goes is there's a game like not Dragon's Crown, but Dragon's
ass.
Might as
Sounds
well
about
be.
right.
It was that. It's that like obscure and like no one knows of it. So Dragon's Ass, the game, and it was like this game where you would, if you died, you lost all your currency and whatever, and it was like mega hard. And then after that, the developer
What?
was fired.
What?
I'm hearing stuff.
I clicked the pen.
After that, there was a company that made Demon Souls, and they only released it in Japan. And then Atlas took it, I think, to America. And then
from Advanced Warfare?
I was gonna go with Atlas from
oh,
Bioshock.
I just realized what you said. But no, Atlas took it to America, I think. And then after that, and after that, another company had like the spiritual successor to that, and it was Dark Souls. And then the unofficial sequel to Demon Souls is Dark Souls, and the like actual sequel to Dark Souls is not Demon Souls.
Dark Souls 2. I'm like, Dark Souls.
It's just as hard as the actual game, so...
People debate whether Demon Souls is harder or Dark Souls is harder.
Did you just say Weather?
Leather,
He
Weather.
said Weather.
Okay, just wanted to continue.
I personally think Demon Souls is a lot more not fair, but Dark Souls is a lot less. What am I trying to say? Like Demon Souls is just straight up like just middle fingers, you know. But Dark Souls has middle fingers too a lot, but they're not as awful. Yeah.
They're a little more forgiving.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, Demon Souls has stuff that would be like, walk into this room, die. You know? But Dark Souls would be like, walk into this room, see a small hint that you may die. You know what I'm saying?
Demon Souls. Hello, friend! Why am I dead?
Have a chance to live.
But Demon Souls does have the easiest way to cheat ever, you know? There's ways you can get like millions of souls in Demon Souls, you know? Someone just get shot?
Probably. I'll deal with it later.
I think I ran out.
But yeah,
Not during the middle of the podcast, guys. Yeah, gosh.
I've never beaten Demon Souls, but I got all the way. I pretty much beat the final boss, and it didn't give me my final cutscene because I didn't do the last chapter, and I really didn't feel like doing the last chapter because the last chapter is poison and plague out the anus, you know? That's another thing. Last thing I'm gonna say about the whole Souls series is that Demon Souls had it where it's like, if you die once for any reason, your life was instantly halved, right? So, for me, I would usually do is I would get my full life, like you get your whole life back when you kill a boss. What I would do is I would get my full life, and I would be so cocky that I would know that I'd be cocky because of it, and I would just instantly kill myself. Because I'm worse. I'm worse when I know I have more life. Because when I have more life, I'm like, I'm gonna take more risks. But when I have half of it, I'm like, I should not do that. You know?
I should not get near this cliff.
Yeah. It really was like that. Like they give you it just kick that game just kicks your ass like nonstop. It's so like not rewarding too. You know what I'm saying? It's like they half your life. You know, like you have to do a lot to get your life halved completely in Dark Souls, but in Demon Souls it was just like die once. You know?
Trip off a rock, face plant, dead.
Yeah.
Half-life.
Have you guys, like, in Dark Souls, have you ever played Dark Souls?
No, I've
I
watched
think you're talking to
videos.
Wesley, Mike.
Well, I'm talking to all of you. But anyways, have you guys ever had the tourist demon fall off the bridge instead of actually killing him?
I've seen it happen a lot of times. It's never happened to me.
I actually had to kill him, but
I think I'm gonna try and do this at some point, probably this year. I'm gonna probably go back to Demon Souls and beat it like thoroughly, because the first time I did definitely cheat because I felt the game cheated me. And I'm probably gonna go back to Dark Souls as well, because I was fighting Quelaag, and Quelaag just killed me non-stop. And after that, I got to a part, and then I got stuck in that part, so I think I'm done with this game. But I'm probably gonna go back to those games and maybe try and finish them.
Like,
I like trying to fight, like, this is still at the beginning, like, where the tourist demon is. Like, when you don't go to the tourist demon, you keep on going down. Dragon dildo, dude. That's what I call him.
Oh yeah, yeah, I know what you're
Big
talking
giant dragon dong
Dildo.
weapon.
about. Dong weapons.
Just
Is he the one in
instantly
all black
murders you.
armor?
It's like a giant, it's not black, it's like steel, gray, black. Something like that. He's like this freaking tall.
It's a shale.
Yeah.
I was joking.
What?
And he's
Is it
got
like
like
a gray color?
sharp armor or whatever. And he instant murders you.
I'm kind of having trouble. Is he human or is he not
I
human?
don't know, he has a helmet on.
I mean, is he humanoid? You know?
He's tall, yeah, I guess. His
Does he-
mask is like that.
Does he
It's-
have
it's-
two arms and legs, and does he
Yes.
stand upright? Then he's humanoid.
But not okay. You know the part when you don't go into the tower and you go to the right and there's a guy down there, and then if you fight him, you get to the chest that he was guarding behind him.
Yeah, I think so.
Not that guy. The guy in the tower. After the douchebag rolls the fire barrel at you.
After the douchebag rolls the fire barrel. Oh, wait, there's two of them, right? Or am I thinking of something else again?
Two of the enemies? No,
Yeah.
there's only one of them down there. Taurus demon's up, he's down, and there's like a friggin' sewer system down there. Something like that.
Hold on. Taurus. So the
Taurus demon's on the top,
and
and what's his face? Dragon Dong dude's on the bottom.
Dragon Dog.
That's literally his weapon. It's like this freaking big, and it's got like a big ass dong on the top, like a ball. And these guys shield, but he normally just puts it on his back and just smacks you once and he instant kills you.
Dude, I don't think I ever even saw him. Is he optional?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've almost killed him a couple times.
Yeah, or maybe I did see him and I probably got killed a bunch and I just gave up on him.
You're like, nope.
Nope.
Because just one like heavy hit from him, it will just instant kill you full health.
Yeah.
And he's got a lot of health, so you have to like heavy hit him a lot.
I did like how they were like, with the...
Or counter always works too.
Yeah. I did like how in Dark Souls it was like, they did give you a lot of choice where to go and like what to do. Demon Souls was a lot more just like straight paths. You know, there are side things that give you like hidden stuff, but like Dark Souls was like this or this. And you got
Or
like
this, or this, or this, or that.
Yeah, it was just like an open thing. You could just go wherever. Like in the first place you get to is like the graveyard, you know? And you
The
go.
skeletons are the hardest enemies ever.
These guys are assholes. Like you can go to the graveyard. You can go to the. You can go to the. Is it the depths? I think it's called, or it's like the ghosty area. I don't know what it's called. Or you can go to like one route.
To this up sewers, and then you go to the bottom sewers,
Yeah.
and then the graveyard, where all the skeletons are that instant murder you and chase you wherever. You guys don't know what we're talking
I'm
about.
like, are we
No.
done with Dark Souls? Because I'm confused.
Alright, tell us something that you know.
Not Dark Souls. There you go. What was the
Oh.
topic even, anyway?
Can I say something real quick?
Yeah.
Just in RPGs in general, just Western RPGs. Do you guys like to name your characters in RPGs funny names or like serious names?
More funny than serious, but once in a great while I'll be like Zaldar
Yeah.
or something like mythical.
Dude, every
name
pretty much every Western kind of like RPG I play, I name the characters the most ridiculous names in the world. And like, but usually like JRPGs, I'll go for the more serious, like my actual name, you know?
like
My guy, sorry.
no.
My guy's names, and I have 2 files on Dark Souls. One is Anus Muncher and Wiener Demon. And my, for Skyrim I had, I have done nothing wrong, is this dude's name. And, Wiener Nose Buttface, and then, I'm not sure if I should say this, but it's like cursive. There's another one that was really funny. I can never remember my Demon Souls guys, you know, but I remember they were probably funny too. My guy in Fallout is testicular cancer.
But I think most of the time it's just funny, like Fallout, just like Dinglesmitch, Flingleflong or something.
I always name my guy's name Narwhal or Narwhalis.
Yeah.
Sir Narwhal.
Sir Narwhal.
So, on a bit of a tangent, you know how like the early access Space Engineers, they come out with updates
yeah.
every Thursday?
No.
I do now.
Well, Medieval Engineers, their sequel game that they're making, they kind of do the same thing in their most recent update. They have breakable ropes where if like any just random object were to like touch the hitbox, the rope would disappear and trigger whenever it's holding or something.
Makes sense.
You say that like you're plotting some evil plan.
That's so cool.
It
So,
sounded to me like you didn't care. Like, oh wow.
So I saw a video on the internet where this guy, he didn't know what the breakable rope was, so he's just like, oh, rope. So he connected it to from the arm of the catapult to the base of the catapult.
Wow.
He wound it back. His friend got up on walked up the arm to drop a boulder in the spoon part of the arm so they can launch it. Well, when he walked down,
His arm touched the rope and it just disintegrated.
no. What he was about to walk down, and then his friend who wound it accidentally touched the rope, and then the arm just went and it threw the stone and the guy. It was in survival mode, so the only thing you see is this little gray speck flying, and then this gigantic dude in a blue shirt just like, ah!
Wow.
He splatted against the building and died.
Nice.
He just types in the chat just like, are you serious? No,
Are you shitting me?
Wow.
bugged rope mechanics, guys.
Minecraft is the worst game ever. But yeah, I haven't played it, and I just didn't get to go on the Minecraft train. On DSP.
That's a stupid video.
Everyone who plays
Hey, a bird.
Minecraft does it for money. Now I'm gonna do
Look at that
Everyone
bird.
does it for money.
Look at the
So
bird.
give me some money so I can play it.
Look at the bird.
Well, okay, it's outside. Usually
It's a
there's
cool
birds.
bird.
Minecraft. I keep forgetting that
It's
the
a
camera is
hummingbird.
like opposite our stuff. So like, I look out this way, but in real life, I'm looking out like that.
What?
Don't worry about it.
Just, what?
Oh, see ya. Okay,
I'm just
well,
saying the image is flipped
Yes.
mirror.
from what I can see on it.
It's mirrored.
Because usually you're not looking at yourself.
My hand is on my right side.
Why are
See?
you making fapping noises?
Why are we doing this now?
Dark Souls and Demon Souls has some really
Shut
skills.
up.
Okay, well, let's
Shut
continue on with what John's talking about, his engineer stuff.
So, I finally made a castle, and then, I put a windmill in it and everything, since they don't really have, like, any mechanics for, like, grinding wheat or stuff like that, because they were talking about having a food mechanic, a hunger mechanic, and medieval engineers. So I set up everything, and it looked like a really nice castle. It was pretty big, too. And then literally after I finished, I saved it, I exited off, and I was bored, so I came on 2 hours later. It seems like, oh, hey, guess what? Another update. And I'm like, oh, okay, fine. And there's like, first modeled example of barbarians. They will try to kill you and attack any king statue you have. I'm like, I've got 4 of them in a castle. Shit. Damn it. So the only thing I remember, I soon heard like them. I could hear their footsteps running, and I rose. I drew back the drop gate. What the hell you call that?
Drawbridge.
Yeah. And whatever. And I remember there was a king's statue at the end of the bridge across from the drawbridge, because they've got a hill, and then they got the bridge, and then the drawbridge comes down because the castle itself is on this gigantic mountain. And so there's a king statue over here by the other side of the bridge. So the only thing I see is just them running over to it, and they just start beating it with a wooden club. And then after that, they start running, and then they stop. They look down. They look back up at me, and then they run and jump and fall and die. The one that survived the fall, he started banging on the stone bridge. I'm just like, okay.
I just remembered something that happened in Far Cry 3. You know how you shoot up when the little gates, not gates, but the like bamboo kind of cages. I shot open one of the cages, and it was 2 dogs in it. The dogs, it was on it was a pier, right? The dogs ran out of the cage, down the pier, and they both jumped off at the same time. I'm like, thanks for helping. God. I'm like, what? Just. Thanks.
Please tell me you guys have some other things to talk about.
Speaking of dogs falling off cliffs, what are some games you're excited for that are coming out soon?
Skyrim 5? I mean, Elder Scrolls 5.
Skyrim 5? Why?
Because I think it would be cool, and I'd probably invest 2,000 hours into
What the shit? Let's put another fucking pretzel in his soda.
it. Did you?
I just ate it.
I was gonna say it looked like you just went up.
I was like,
Just puts it through my hand.
look at that
guess
green
what?
talent.
You agree they should make another Fallout?
Always and forever.
Yeah.
They should make another Five Nights at Freddy's.
No.
They already did. It came out like a couple days ago.
Five Nights at Freddy's 4.
You know what they really need to make is Hotline Miami. Freaking wrong number. They said we were gonna make it last year.
You
And
know
guess
what's
what year
coming
it is? The new one.
It's coming out like Monday.
This Monday.
Yeah, March 10th.
Oh, neat.
that was gonna be my game I was excited for. You just stole it from me.
I'm so sorry.
That was supposed to be louder than I thought it was. It was extremely quiet because it hit my foot.
How about you talk about?
It is the 7th.
What do you mean it's the 7th?
Today is the
March
7th.
7th.
Yeah, it comes out March 10th.
You said
He just
7.
said
I
7.
said 10.
You said 7.
Guys,
said
what
10.
did he say?
I
He
said
said
10.
7.
He said 10.
You said 7.
Y'all are
No, he
dinguses.
didn't.
Yes, he
Where did my
did.
pen go?
Alright, guess we're not writing down anything else down.
I vividly heard him say 10.
It's right
you
there.
Vividly? No, the one on the floor, the clicky one.
You were like,
It's right by your shoe.
Shut up!
after this is over, let's
Wait,
play
what?
it back. Let's play it back to how many hours and minutes?
41 minutes.
Okay, let's play it back to like before 41 minutes ish,
41, like, 10.
and we'll play it back 10th.
Oh, Nathan's dead.
I just killed Nathan with my
Let me just...
put it in his ear. There you go.
But yeah,
Why?
it's coming out March 10th, and it's like, you can pre-order for like $13.99 or something like that.
Nice.
Although it's actually $14.99, but they have a 10% off deal right now.
Wow.
And I'm like,
I'm really happy they're not like $65.99.
yeah, I'd be like, no. I'm like constantly debating. I'm like, do I get it? Do I not get it?
Well, now I know what I'm gonna get.
I know, it's like, I
Yeah.
really want that.
I've been playing.
So bad.
No. Okay, thank you for not actually putting that in. My life was just ruined. My life was just ruined for like 10 minutes.
I throw it up, lands in Wesley's drink.
Whoop.
No!
But yeah,
Poisonous now.
like I played Hotline Miami, and I still loved it, playing it so much. So I would go through just doing random challenges, like beat the whole game just doing challenges. You know,
I've played the game so many times.
tell me about it.
So
Like I was like, I actually did this at one point. Like I would play Hotline Miami so much after I'd done everything in the game. I would be like, I would close my eyes and go through the masks, and then I would go this one, and I would be like the bat or something like that. I'd be like, okay, I'm going through the game with this. You know. By the way, in case you guys don't know, the bat is the worst mask in the game. Nigel is the worst mask. Nigel's the worst.
Why?
Because it inverts your controls. So imagine a Twitch action game, inverted controls.
It's like, alright, get ready to shoot that guy. Boom! Everyone noticed you. Fuck! Fuck.
I think your aiming is still on the same, but
Yeah,
your
maybe not.
movement is like,
Yeah.
it's really hard to get used to that. And it's
know,
even harder to get out of that.
I tried playing that for like one level. I'm like, oh, okay.
There was
So I
a
don't
there was a trophy for doing one level.
Yeah, I didn't even finish the level. I'm like, no.
That's a story I could say for Hotline Miami. There's a trophy or achievement, I guess you could say too. Badge, award, whatever you want to call it, in Hotline Miami to do a ground kill. That was the last one I needed before I got all of them. Do a ground kill with all the weapons, right? I'm so sorry.
Wait, why? What? What's happening?
Nathan's being depressed.
I thought that was in. I thought were you putting that in his ear?
Yeah.
Okay. But there's one for doing all the ground kills. And for the people who haven't played Hotline Miami, basically what you can do is you can kind of knock someone down, and then you can grab a weapon and then finish the job. Or you can just grab the weapon and do it while they're standing. Anyway, yeah. Anyway, I had all of them except the pan, and the pan looks exactly like the pot, right? and I went through the game, and I've been looking for that all the time. And then one day I was just playing it just because I was so bored, and I did it by accident. And I got the trophy, and I was like, yee.
Like, oh, alright, well, I wasn't right for that.
Yay.
Now I gotta go buy a cake. Time to reset information, so I gotta redo the achievements.
Yeah.
Oh wait, Hotline Miami 2 is about to be out.
Shit. I'm excited for the hard mode, to be honest. You know.
I'm also glad they're doing the level editor.
They're doing that?
Yeah, you can build your own level and whatnot.
Dude, I didn't know that. That's awesome.
There's like 5 of the black dudes in there.
Oh my god. That'd be awesome though.
It's just 10 rooms, all just
The black dudes.
big black dudes. Just,
The first time you see the big black dudes, it's kind of like out of nowhere. Yeah, I think it's just a level and it's going through.
it's when you save the girl.
Yeah.
Lily.
She has a name.
Yeah.
Wow.
If you, on
I
the,
thought she was just girl number 1 or something.
Well, it
like
tells
that.
you in the Hotline Miami 2, they have a comic you can read for the Hotline Miami 2 story, and it says, and wow, I just went blind for a second there. And it says like local girl was the jacket is caught by the police,
Yeah, I remember this.
and then it says in the newspaper or on the news, it's like he also has been seen stealing a woman or something like that. Not stealing a woman, but kidnapping a woman who was later found dead in a apartment, and it said her name, and I don't remember what it was. I think it started with an L.
They kind of messed that up a bit, but it's understandable because they don't know.
Yeah.
But you didn't kidnap her.
Yeah, they just
You
it was just security footage of him carrying her out. So
That's
they're
true.
like,
Like how can you kidnap someone, carrying them in your arms, and then them not doing anything about it? They're just like,
well, I mean, she was drugged and all that.
yeah,
Yeah, but
she
they
could
don't
talk.
know that.
She could talk though.
Yeah, fair enough.
But yeah, you were saving her for being like, you know,
Right.
yeah.
No, it was experimented really, but
It's kind of it looked a little rapey.
Experimental.
Yeah.
experimental rape. There you go.
Like there was like those anus syringes on the ground. I
What the
think.
hell are we talking about?
Anyway,
Hotline Miami. Welcome to Florida.
did they give him an exact name or is it just Jacket still?
It's just jacket.
Okay. I know some people call him Richard.
That's the mask. Yeah.
Yeah. But still.
I thought it was Richard when I saw the comment. I'm like, oh wait, that's the mask name. You dingus.
Yeah. Man named Richard, Nigel. What's the other ones? I know they have like funny
Tony.
Like Tony.
Tony the tiger. Or
What?
Jaguar or something like that.
Philip.
I don't remember all the names.
Okay, let's see. There was Richard. What's the owl? Dude, the owl was like.
I don't remember the names off the top of my head. I haven't played Hotline Miami in a
Hawaii.
while.
What's a common name for an owl?
Hedwig. Hedwig.
Because
Potter.
the lion's probably Leo, right?
No, there's no lion. The only one that was like. There's Tony.
There's Tony the. Well, wasn't it a leopard though?
Yes.
So it was like.
Brenton was the leopard.
Yeah.
If you killed another leopard with the leopard mask, you got a trophy for that too.
The last level was so difficult.
Dude, the last one was awesome though.
It was awesome, but I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. Help.
Didn't you like kill a samurai with a bell?
No, you killed it with a throwing knife.
I can remember a bell for some reason. Like she came at you like, and you're just like, yeah. Before, remember that? Like
I know what
it shows
I
the
know-
boss. It shows
Yeah.
the boss. There's the 2 purple panthers, and there's like the samurai chick, and then she comes out and you're like, yeah.
I don't think it's a bell, but I know what you're talking about.
It's like
it
a-
was trophy.
It was a
that's what it was.
trophy, yeah.
Yeah.
It looked like well, the way the game is like made, it looked like a bell because it's like,
Top
yeah.
shooter, top down shooter.
Yeah. But
It's more cowbell.
ding,
Ding 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 ding.
ding.
Bong.
Oh, so who's your favorite character for the second game?
I don't know.
Dude, I like the geese, but I also like the one that I think the zebra too was cool. There was one that would like he could go like the footage showed him like. That was awesome.
Yeah.
I'm excited for rolling though. That was cool. You roll into rooms.
Talk about something that all four of us know.
Now it's Wesley and John's turn to talk about a game that no one else knows.
Yeah, it went like this. Kerbal Space Program?
Alright, I'm out.
Oh yeah, that game actually went into beta.
Yeah. How about
Well, you guys suck at conversing.
so sticky. What's a game we all know? Like, we all know Red Dead Redemption, but not very much. Like, only
Really,
yeah. Skyrim. Skyrim we've all played.
Oh, there's the random tree in Skyrim.
The random tree.
It's right next to Whiterun.
What?
Okay, so this tree next to Whiterun, it spawns random entities. It spawns random entities at random intervals. So like, you'll walk up there. Isn't it the honeydew place? The honey brew stuff, honey brew ale.
Was that one? Was that like This is kind of a dumb question, but did you go there for a thief mission?
Honey brew? I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure, yeah.
Okay.
To poison something.
Yeah.
I didn't play Skyrim
And so-
that much. I played the
You
main
go to
story.
the bridge, like.
That's it.
Wow, I just shot this dude in the ass. So, you're walking to the honey brew place.
You just keep going onto the bridge that's there, and you walk up to the mountain, and then there's like a dead tree there. Random stuff will spawn there, so you can have like a chef and a frost antronach just chilling there, or you can have like these bandit dudes that have like killed the solitude guards and Whiterun guards or whatever, or the stormcloaks and whatever the heck the other guys are. Solitude
Stormcloaks and
Imperials, yeah. So you'll see them wearing mismatched armor, so they'll have a Stormcloak body and Imperial helmet and boots, and then like vice versa. And they'd be like, "Hey, you, citizen, stop right there. We need your money. We're taxing you." And you could be like, "Oh, okay, here you go." Or you could be like, "What? No, I don't
Get
want
out of my
your-"
sight!
I want them just to
and then-
explode after that.
They could.
Like, give us your money. Okay. Thank you. Boom. Just explodes.
Just loots them and takes the money back anyways.
Today's a good day.
Fun fact about Skyrim: there's a bridge you go in the beginning of the game to this other area, and the first time you cross it, 3 goats will run in front of you, and that is a reference to an old story. 3 goats, 3 Billy Goats Gruff, I think it's called.
Yeah,
No.
3 Billy's Goat Scrub. Learned that in elementary school.
Wait, speaking of games, did you know that you can beat Far Cry 4 in 15 minutes?
Yep.
Yeah.
That was a great.
We all know Far Cry.
I've never played it, but I know
I've
it.
never played it either. That's what game we can tell you. I've never played.
Just high pitched noises for the rest of the time.
Just Bonnie just like pops up through the floor.
Just see her face like in the window.
Yeah.
Just got soda everywhere.
Is that on the camera?
Stop.
Is that on the camera?
Very good. That's just what I was checking my. Oh, not on the camera. No, we're good.
Dude, she's like cutting open my.
There's people downstairs. Oh wait. Growing up in apartments, I've had that happen to me. I should be like on the carpet, my mom would be like, "Stop it!"
No, you're like. You're like. Wesley, we have people downstairs.
She just like comes storming out of the room, just making a shit ton of noise on the floor.
You're like,
There's people downstairs, and they're like, "Who's stomping across the floor?" I'm just like,
I lived in an apartment once. There were actually people who would play Dance Dance Revolution and basketball upstairs.
Dang.
That was hell.
"What the fuck?"
Yeah. Like they were just trying to be assholes, you know?
At
Literally.
the same time.
Yeah. Like
Dance, dance.
like we would like there'd be days when it'd be like you can hear like a basketball like I'm like, "Oh my god! It's 2! It's 2 in the morning!"
It's 2 in the morning, you
Come and play some
turds.
basketball revolution with us.
Like you could tell it was there like on the ceiling, and other days it would be like, you know, Dance Dance Revolution.
Well, guess we're dancers today, and basketball now.
My mom actually did the old woman thing where she got the broom and was like, quiet down up there! She grabbed a soccer ball once too and
It'd just be my luck to throw it in the ceiling and it hit something like really important.
yeah.
Oh shit!
Boom!
Oh!
The guy who made llamas with hats, the animal. I sent.
Oh yeah.
What?
Llamas with hats.
Oh,
Carl.
Yeah.
The guy that the guy makes some more series and all this. He makes the animal, and so it's just this guy's like, oh, go make me some eggs, go make me some eggs. Honey, there's an animal in your house. There ain't no animal in your house. There's an animal in your house, but I'm cooking my eggs. I'm gonna go throw it away. It's just like a cat thing. He's like, oh god damn it, you don't fucking animal. This ain't no animal in your house. They just sit there and argue for like 10 minutes. And then the animal leaves. And he's like, oh, I'm gonna go back to my eggs. And his eggs are like, oh, my eggs are gone. There's like 6 of them. And they're so funny. Like the cat, they keep the same character, same cat character. So there's a burglar in the house, there's a dragon in the house, there's a dinosaur, there's an alien. It has the same cat thing, like the same face. There ain't no burglar in the house, woman.
Woman.
Yeah, he literally calls her woman. I'm gonna go get my shotgun. No, woman, don't get your shotgun. I'm gonna go get it.
I just hope they're slowly dying.
You really gotta show us this after.
I will. And so,
There's no burglar in the house.
anyways, whoever's actually not us that rewatches the podcast, please put in the comments if you want a post podcast and or pre-podcast. Because lots of funny stuff happens after this.
Don't do it. It's too much work.
Yeah, it's a lot of work.
you just-
But
Earlier, I'm sorry for calling you
You
like an
just
old
ripped
man just looking for videos, but you know, that was just for a conversation purposes.
Let me help you.
There's a disclaimer in this video. Do not take anything we say seriously.
Nothing we say is of
Take
any
everything
actual
seriously.
value. Take it at a personal level.
unless we talk about Jesse's and take it seriously. 'cause that's
Names
real.
are.
It's just like Jesse's actually watching the video. He's just like, wow, those faggots.
Wow! I can't believe they would talk about me. I'm so sorry. Again.
He's like, okay, time to stream more videos.
Get down up there.
In class, it was just like a fish. He was just sleeping like a fish before Mr. Luckenbill came on by because we had a sub.
So many personal things.
Sorry guys, you don't know all this stuff because we go to school with each other.
Hopefully, none of you guys know this. If you do, please don't say anything.
Say everything.
I hate Mr. Luckenbill.
He's gonna see that.
He's the
I
one
don't-
person who watches our videos that isn't us.
Yeah.
I don't hate him, but I hate him. It's a love-hate rule, not love, but it's a like-hate relationship.
It's a love-hate relationship.
I hate how he has 2 rocks attached to his fucking nipples.
In his asshole.
Yeah. Sorry, I dropped the F-bomb, by the way.
And like, he's like, why can't you guys ever be quiet? And that's literally that's what he does. He just yells at the class. And literally, me and Wesley are just sitting there writing. When the sub's there, we're like the only ones that are quiet, except for like a couple other people that are in the other desks. And he's like, I freaking buy you guys cookies! Alright, let me God! Ah! And he just like destroys his voice and just twists his nipples and everything on his body because of how pissed off he is. Like we're his actual children.
Remember when it was recently, you could see him actually getting like you could visibly see him getting.
When we were walking into the classroom.
No, like it was like in the middle of class though. It was just like he was talking, and then someone brought up something, and you could just see it like elevate. He was
see
like,
his face.
every day I come to school, and I was like, again, I'm sorry for you.
Rest in peace, headphone users.
Please do not use headphones.
You could visibly see him get.
You should put in
Like what were his
Warning.
facial expressions?
It was just his normal face, but
Headphone
him just
use
screaming
warning.
his ass off.
Volume warning. There you go.
Yeah. You remember that, right?
Yeah.
That's what he was doing about the murder thing. When we always talk about murder
What the fuck did you
in the
do?
middle of freaking class, he always starts it. He always starts a conversation that we talk about.
Right into your drink. Where did, right in my drink.
Like, he's always like, oh, well, this is how you kill someone. And then everybody's like, oh, well, we're gonna... And then he's like, oh my gosh, guys, why do you keep talking? When he starts it. He literally starts the conversation.
Yeah.
The bucket just. Why do you guys do that?
He's kind of, he'll be like, what he'll do is he'll get pissed off if you ask questions too many, but he'll get pissed off if you don't ask questions as well.
And
It's like,
he always like takes my questions like they're the stupidest freaking questions
yeah.
on goddamn earth.
I know. I've noticed it a couple times. It's like, dude, you're just like, what were compasses like in, 1700s? He's like, what are compasses like now, you stupid idiot? I mean, pretty much.
Like, well, I don't remember what the question I asked him. You remember any questions that I asked him recently?
The compass one.
That was like the beginning of the year, dude. That's true. Close enough.
About, it was something about World War I think you brought up, and he just went off. He just like, his shirt dissipated. He got a snout, pulled a Tommy gun out.
But when I asked him about the freaking question with the president that did the child labor thing, he's like, okay, this is world history, not freaking U.S. history. Anyone else? And then another person asked a freaking question about a president. He's like, well, it was Wilford Warstash. And I'm all like, and I was just literally sitting there. I'm like, well, this is world history, not U.S. history. Like, aloud.
Yeah.
Yeah, Miss Roberts.
Oh my God, Miss Roberts. God, I hate her so much. Again, more personal life stuff, but
She always takes things so serious. She does. She doesn't understand how to take things lightly. Like, she doesn't understand jokes.
right. I feel if this video ever does get popular, it'll get brought back to us.
All of our teachers at school are just like,
Wow, F minus.
but we graduated 2 years ago.
Minus.
You have to go back.
Oh God.
I don't think you do that. Get back in the classroom.
Okay.
What if teachers could do that? Like,
I'd be like,
they could say that you didn't pass high school, even though you have physical evidence.
I got my degree.
They just like delete it. Come back.
But I got my aeronautical sciences degree at Emory Riddle like 3 years ago. Delete.
Oh my
I don't
God.
see it in your records, do I? Get back in class.
That would
What
drive.
did you just hit?
That would literally drive.
I think you just
someone
threw a pretzel out the side of the door.
I tried. I tried to.
I think if that actually happened, it would literally drive someone to just kill
I did
everyone. You know, if you really think about it. If that actually could happen, I just got my GED in medical science. Nope. So, yeah. Your life's work, all of this,
Gone.
I pressed the wrong button. Now it's actually gone.
I just deleted my
Own
doc-
stuff.
I just deleted my doctorate.
They said-
Shit.
I thought you were about to say dog. Like
just-
the dog just like bark, bark, and just.
Shit. So it's been an hour. We can continue going if we want to.
I thought that would make it no audio. For sure.
Yeah, we can go to like hour 30ish.
Okay.
We don't have to.
It's been an hour right now. I think it's
Hour 4 minutes.
okay. We have 26 minutes.
Oh yeah, and the music's really, really quiet.
Yeah, because I
in the
don't
last
want.
podcast.
I don't want to be overpowering. Be
I
like,
literally.
do 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 do.
I can't hear it. I literally can't hear it when we're talking.
Just dubstep. Blah.
I just can't hear it in general.
Well,
Like,
that's your problem.
true.
Have
Like
you seen that?
when Jacob JB had has his servers up. And when you joined,
All right, time to join this Gmod server.
destroys your ears.
Literally, like I start joining the server in the loading screen, the music just blasts out. I'm like, hold on, I'm not gonna be able to hear you guys for a couple minutes. And I just set my earbuds down. And, okay, it's done loading. Did you say anything bad about me?
And we're all like, no, it's not loud for us.
Well, it is for me.
Oh yeah, well, we do have our own Gary's Mod server.
Well, we don't.
Well, it's part of our community, okay?
I mean, it's JB's.
I have a quick thing to
The
say.
Firebird
Is it
can.
about your face?
Yes.
All right, go ahead.
So, I hate it when there's a jump scare, especially in indie games. They do this a lot, and they make it like way too loud. You know, like I guess if you put Slender on volume 11 and you're just like, done. You know what I mean? It's less scary and more ear bleedy.
I like how we refer to volume as numbers.
Because usually that's how they measure it. Usually it's not.
Decibels?
Yeah, decibels.
Yeah, which are numbers.
Not decimals. Those
Usually
are numbers too, but
Usually it's not like loud, kind of loud. I don't know why kind of loud is after loud, but
medium loud?
kind
Moderate
of loud, loud, really loud. Your ears are gone. There's no audio. It's too loud.
Wow.
There's no audio because your ears have exploded.
I hate how with some like game systems,
Slender.
yeah, Slender. No, it'll be like quiet, loud as hell. You know what I mean? I heard that iPods are like that. Just like, oh yeah, I can barely hear the song, but it's pretty.
Turn it up one. Alright, it's pretty quiet. Let me just oh, now I can't hear anything. Oh, now it's really quiet. Oh, now I can't really hear anything. Alright, there's no
Now
in
that was
between.
too loud.
there's no in between. So
People in a different block can hear it on your earbuds.
yeah.
But yeah, I can barely hear it. Yeah, you can barely hear it.
I hate.
Do you
That's
remember Mr. Kessel's class last year? Sorry to interrupt you. When
we were all in that, except for you.
Nope.
You weren't in that freaking class, Wesley.
Oh,
Sorry.
You
do you
ruined
remember
it.
the one day I brought my earbuds and everybody could fucking hear?
Yeah, that was funny.
Yeah, dude. I that's like my biggest complaint with earbuds is that a lot of them are like, what's that? Oh no.
No, I'm not gonna do
No.
that. My throat just hurts.
Okay.
Did I say my throats? My throat just hurts.
your multiple throats.
Yeah, I have like 3 throats. You
It's
guys didn't know.
It's like a cow, but just throats, not stomachs.
Yeah.
Yeah, they all lead to the same thing.
You have one for like breathing. You gotta tilt your neck like some way.
You got one for eating, you got one for drinking.
And then one for air.
I breathe like this, I eat like this, and I drink like this.
Could you imagine how disgusting a human being would look? Like it's just like a neck like this, and they have like it looks like an orchestra in their
They
like,
got,
neck,
like-
and they gotta like.
They got like 3 esophagus. Like it'll be like this, but there's like 2 other ones at the down.
That'd be cool.
So instead of the like, it's like a kind of thing. Like it's like a revolver looking kind of neck. You want to play Russian roulette? One's for vomiting.
Oh,
Oh, I got a friend invite for someone. I don't know. On Steam. Cool.
oh, my stomach
I
hurts.
get that all the time.
It's already there.
Much better. Much better.
Or if your neck rotated, it wasn't your head, so it was actually like a revolver. You just. What's wrong with us?
What isn't wrong with us?
It's like the Epic Tag video guide. It's like it's just like all of a sudden happens. Like, oh, I feel it in my throat. Hold on, guys. Ah! Just like,
Well,
wait, which throat? It's like, oh, but feel it in my throat, and you have to twist your neck to find it. You're like, oh, there it is. Ah!
found it. God.
We're geniuses. We could be genetic
Let's
engineers.
make that a comic book where people have revolver necks.
A comic book?
Sure.
Alright.
Or a video game, or a movie, or just a
All
book.
three.
All
Although there was
three.
4.
We'll go full Walking Dead, and we'll have a movie.
Herschel died.
Actually,
Except.
I don't even know what you're talking.
We'll call him Harshal.
Partial.
R.I.P. Herschel.
Instead of with an E, it's gonna be an A. Harshal.
If
Why are
Merle
you so
dies.
harsh, Partial?
Marl.
Merle.
Dyrol.
If Merle dies, we all riot.
Rack.
Daryl, you mean?
They're both the same.
What has an
Are you fucking serious?
I'm trying to smash this, but you don't let me.
You can snort that pretzel.
It's not even a pretzel anymore. That's the funniest part. It's just like it was a pretzel, and it's now a white line where a pretzel used to be.
It's like Eagle Raptor with awesome reach.
You guys ready to play some Halo Reach? Yeah! Welcome to Halo Reach. Yeah!
Go watch Eagle Raptor. He's pretty cool.
Yeah!
Oh, and they start humping their controllers.
And then break up the
They just snort up the disc.
Halo Reach.
White line with the pretzel.
Better get rid of this cocaine.
Here, hold on. I
This
got
brown cocaine. Oh, perfect.
I got a card.
Oh my god.
These are not drugs!
What the?
Here you go, Wesley.
Is it all paper I'm missing? Stupid upon you there. Nice. They all went under the
What did the?
You instantly bend it in half.
The Pineapple Express.
Wow.
Remember that movie?
Yeah.
I'm so bad at this.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's in my eye. Oh. You're ruining the
No,
table.
I'm not.
What the hell is this?
It's my card.
Power Up Reward. Oh. Power Up Rewards?
Yes, GameStop. We're sponsored by them.
No, we're not.
I can't wait to get
We're not
$5
getting- we're not
for my
getting-
new copy of Far Cry 4.
I don't go to GameStop anymore. Don't go to GameStop, guys. If you go to GameStop, like seriously.
But we are sponsored.
They jip your money.
Don't.
Don't ever trade your
How about
games. There
you could
go.
buy from GameStop,
but don't
but-
trade.
yeah.
They just steal your money.
Just like they'll give you $5, but they'll
Because
put it
you
back on
literally-
for 20.
You literally buy the game for like $60, and you bring it back a day later, and you're like, oh, I don't really like this game. And it'll be like, oh, well, we'll give you
2 cents.
Yeah. I was gonna say that.
You know, after weighing the prices, 2 cents.
And then they sell it for the same price that you bought it for.
Yeah, they're like, okay, that's really sucky. They're like, as you leave, they just slap it back on the wall and they tape like $4.99.99. Sorry, I went on a little rant there.
It's true though. Man, I wish I brought a lighter with me just so I could light it. That's for fun. That'd be so funny.
That'd be
I
new.
dare you to snort this. I'll give you $1 if you snort.
No, salty pretzel bits.
I'm pretty
No.
sure his nose would just be
Yeah.
destroyed.
Why would I ever even consider that?
No, she's like,
I
why
did
would
for
I ever even
$100.
consider that?
Jeez. What do you think I am?
Well, James snorted friggin'
How much time do we have?
Smarties?
no, it wasn't Smarties. It was-
Somebody snorted Smarties.
114.
No.
We have a minute, 14 seconds.
No, it's been an hour and 14.
He snorted
Math it out, 'cause I don't want to.
Pixie. No, it wasn't Pixie Sticks. It was Fun Dip. You snorted Fun Dip.
Can you be
He
more
snorts Fun
retarded?
Dip.
Yes?
It's funny.
Yes, you can
And then
snort
Spencer
anthrax.
did it too.
You're like,
Thought it was cocaine.
I'm talking about the
oh,
creatures
wait, which
right
one was
now.
my anthrax?
poison needles, acupuncture needles.
Wait, you just immediately to your neck? Yep. Wait.
I knew back in 5th or 4th grade, a kid snorted Kool-Aid powder, and he had to go home because he was throwing up blood. But that's just a little minor thing. I'm
Are you
kidding.
sure it was blood? It wasn't
that
like
last whole thing I
Kool-Aid?
said was just a lie. That last whole thing I said was a lie. He just went to class and his nose was on fire. But
I wanted to be like there's like Kool-Aid coming out.
but
Where's your nose, man?
I get
He
punched.
sneezes and Kool-Aid powder just.
yeah.
Well, actually, I've had that happen to me before. Like, I'm just mixing up Kool-Aid. Like, I don't snort it. Okay.
I was about to
I don't
say.
snort Kool-Aid. I'm not retarded. Okay. Oh, sorry. I used retarded. That's a bad word.
I use
That's a
retarded.
bad word.
You have to say mentally handicapped.
Anyways, I'm not dumb. So, if I'm mixing up Kool-Aid, and if it's like red or whatever color, like, you know when you put it in the picture, the dust comes up, and I smell it, and the dust goes into your nose while you're breathing. And I'm not even paying attention. And then I'll just be like, why is my nose red? What is going on? And I'm like, oh, wait.
You gotta pour some water in there, and then you pour the Kool-Aid powder on it, so you don't destroy all of Poland.
You're just like, oh, it's just Kool-Aid. Oh.
The same kid who snorted that Kool-Aid powder actually brought cocaine to school.
I mean, you
my
had to have
freshman-
experience.
But no, he did bring coke names.
Who is this?
I probably shouldn't give any names.
They don't watch this.
Okay, it starts with a J and ends with Osh. Anyway, but yeah, this kid brought cocaine to school, and they found it, and he was suspended.
Freshman year?
Yeah, freshman year, this kid brought cocaine.
I think I know who this Josh is. But he doesn't
And
know
he's
who this
and he was only suspended.
Yeah. No, he might have been. No, he was suspended.
I'm trying to think.
How about I'll say his first name, but I won't say his last name?
Josh.
Yeah, it's just Josh. It's any Josh in the world. Go look.
Did he go? Did he
Josh
go-
is
Just
when
like
you're
just like if Josh is watching the video, he's like, how do they know me?
That was me.
Did he go to middle school with us? Was he new in middle school? I think I remember him. I think I do. I remember him. He was stupid.
One time I tackled a kid playfully at Imagine, and I got in trouble for it. But what they said, all I did was tackle him and I ran off. But when the teachers got to me, they said that I had premeditatedly beat the hell out of him. They said I had punched him in the face, and while he was like on the ground, I like kicked him in the ribs. I probably pissed all over him, and then I ran off. But all I did was tackle him. And it was like,
You just like,
no.
you just do this.
Yeah.
I just started bleeding.
I always hated how teachers would take a story, or so if you were in trouble, they would take it and they would morph it into like something
A
that
murder.
Yeah. Premeditated murder. He's still alive, but still.
You killed that boy.
Yeah.
Oh, he's right there. Hello.
You know.
He's dead. Thanks to you.
He's dead. His family has to live with the fact that their child is dead. And they're like, no, we're going to the park now. And it's like,
You're going to prison.
but yeah, I've been really lucky with other things, but with teachers and authority figures,
You always get in trouble.
I always have had the
You've
worst.
always been picked on.
I've
by
always
teachers.
been the worst luck with authority figures and teachers. You know,
Teachers aren't authority figures.
I've definitely said, yeah, I guess not, but have I told you guys this story where I was like, okay, so I was with like 3 other friends. It was me, Ian, Mike, and Nathan, and we were all in the back of this of the recess field, right? I think it was Nathan pulls up his shirt and goes, "Bah!" And then Ian goes, "Bah!" And then Mike pulls up his shirt and goes, "Bah!" And I just, bleh. That's a second, bleh. And then the teacher comes up to me and is like, "Why are you putting your shirt up and trying to rape people?" And I'm like, "I didn't do anything." And I had to sit on the wall for the whole rest of the recess.
much Miss Stillman picked on us?
There
Because
was
she put us next to each other.
I mean, she didn't even pick on just you. She picked on all three of us.
yeah, but it would be like
She literally put John here, me here, and Wesley here.
But this literally happened. This actually happened in Miss Tiffany's class, like verbatim. Wesley, go to the back of the room. It's like
I know, right?
All we
You were just like, Wesley, go to that room. You're just like, no, dude. Remember the one time when it was when you were talking and she goes like, John, back of the room. I was like,
her eyes were like a hammerhead shark's. Like they always went like north and south, you know. Someone in Nebraska would be throwing a banana across the universe, and she would be like, "Oh, must have been Wesley! Go to the room!"
Ow, my ears.
Sorry.
Remember we did this?
I can go play more World of Warcraft. It fits that my hot pockets.
always at McDonald's
time
and
we got?
Diet Mountain
Yeah.
Dew.
We're done.
What?
How much time we got?
9 minutes.
Okay, we can keep talking.
Dude, remember the whole paperclip project? She picked on me so fucking much during that. I was like, what the shit? Is this related to something?
Dude.
Remember we did a Harlem Shake friggin' assignment. A Harlem Shake assignment
Yeah.
in her class.
Yeah. Remember when
And one of the students failed. Who was that?
failed?
Yeah,
How can you fail that?
I have no idea, but
That's not even something that should be graded.
She's
am I
watching
doing-
the video. She's like, I don't see him. I don't see Wesley. Where's Wesley? F.
Even though I'm in the front row with a wolf mask,
Yeah.
like making like this. She's like, I don't see him. Deleted.
And see, the video.
Yeah.
Okay, Harlem Shake videos are only supposed to be like 5 seconds long, like right at the beginning. It's
Yeah,
like,
5
ga, do the Harlem Shake, woo, 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 woo. Not the entire music song. Not the entire song. And so we're just sitting there like, boom, boom, boom,
Remember-
we're just sitting there moving.
Remember when that handle fell off the closet?
dude, she got so pissed off at you.
And so basically, let me say this story real fast. A handle fell off a closet,
It was
and
a
I was
cabinet.
cabinet, closet, whatever. I meant say cabinet. Anyway, I'm sitting in my chair, and I see this like metal thing on the ground. At first, I really, honest to God, don't think it's a handle. I'm like, oh, it's just a piece of metal. I pick it up, and I just like throw it in the trash or something like that, right? 2 weeks later, she goes and she's like, "Where's the handle to the cabinet?" And of course,
You sat next to the cabinet.
of course, the very second she said that, a kid ratted me out. Instantly, I saw Wesley with a cabinet handle 2 weeks ago.
It was the girls that sat in the
Yeah, and I was just like, oh my god. She's like, I don't know what's going on. And the whole thing was, if you had ISS, then you couldn't go on a field trip that they were gonna have,
We
right?
never had field. Oh, I never went.
There was a field trip that was gonna happen in this school, right? And they said if you have an ISS or anything greater than that, you can't go. Miss Stiffelman was like, I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna send you to the ISS room, and it's probably not gonna do anything to your actual field trip privileges, and I'm just gonna get you out of there, right? I stood in there. I sat in the ISS room the whole day, waiting for her to get me out of ISS. And I even told her, I was like, the next day, did you ever even, think about it? And of course, I lost my field trip privileges because of her ignorance or stupidity. God, I wanted to come to school with an AK-47 the next day and just. God,
And your coach is in there like, and then you just go over and sit in your chair like, okay guys, let's do our work.
Dude, remember her fingers were so fat whenever she typed, she always did it with one finger
because she'd hit every key
My bad,
on the
sorry,
keyboard
Jason.
if she didn't.
And sorry, Jason, you don't know what we're talking about because
Yeah.
you went to Valley Academy.
Don't
That's
know
true.
a single thing you guys have.
Think of Jabba the Hutt, but cross-eyed, and that was Mr.
And Miss Hammy.
And Miss Happy.
Okay.
And that one substitute teacher that we always have.
That
looks
was helpful.
Exactly.
Oh my god, yeah.
Exactly.
It was literally like.
But she doesn't talk like her.
It was Miss Stiffelman with yellow hair. That's literally what it was.
Yeah, but she had red hair at one point. She did.
Our substitute?
Yes, the substitute had red hair at one point.
Then it was pretty much just a doppelganger.
But she was actually smaller than Miss Stiffelman. Miss Stiffelman was more like
part belly is.
But
like
she
all
wore the
keys.
exact same clothes. The exact same clothes. Like, it's always like a bright orange, red, purple mix of a tie-dye.
Yeah, there's your clothes.
And she wore like purple tights that was showed her cottage cheese legs. And she had those really thick flip-flops that went whenever she
They have
walked.
like gelatin in their soles.
Like, do you guys know, like, it's either an aunt or any person, like, normally aunts do that, aunts, right?
It's the same word.
Anyways, or any type of person, friend, mother, whatever, that have really thick flip-flops, they go whenever they're walking, because when they step down, they lift their foot up, and then their foot just goes up and just smacks their foot. It's like...
It sounds so disgusting. When you describe it, it sounds so awful. I think I got pretzel dust in my eye.
I think I
Dude, remember?
actually do now.
Remember how Miss Stiffelman always wore fucking form-fitting clothing? God, that was horrible. And she tried to walk around desks that were about this wide apart from each other.
The worst was.
Dude, it was so bad one day when we were sitting in rows because we were taking a test, and she tried walking past me. She went sideways. I'm just like,
This is a serious thing though, and I 100% mean this. She failed me as being a teacher. Like, she did not teach us anything, right?
no.
And she never helped me, and she failed as a teacher. She 100% failed as a teacher. Because we were doing our poetry unit, and I went up to her and I was like, I have no idea what I'm doing. Can you please help me? She's like, okay, I'll do it. And then I sit back down, the whole class goes, and she doesn't help me. Next day I come up, I'm like, can you please help me with my poetry? Whatever, I don't know what I'm doing. She's like, okay. Never comes up. So, never learned anything in her class. All we ever did was poetry.
She had favorites.
She had
always
favorites.
had favorites.
I always got in trouble for nothing in her class. Yeah. Miss Stiffelman, if you're watching this, you failed. You failed. Are you happy?
She's probably all like, oh, I need to go check out my World of Warcraft video. Didn't Nathan Newton for you post
said
a horrible comment?
He said that. Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
Nathan just immediately.
Sorry. But she has a World of Warcraft video, and there's no comments on it at all. And there's just one that's like, okay, I'll tell you all later, but it's so bad. Like, it's so funny, you know? It's just.
But
like,
it's terrible.
it's like 10 views, and there's no comments except for one. Just like,
It's
these
the
so big
worst.
black, you know.
It's the worst thing that you can say to a person.
But it's just that one comment.
But it's the worst thing that you can say to a person, man.
Yeah.
It's really messed up. But it's funny.
Yep.
I'm just kidding, no.
She deserves
Don't
it.
ever be a douchebag to people.
Unless they really deserve it like she did.
Yeah.
Well, we got like a minute.
Okay, well.
Da 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 da.
Shank.
Okay. Well,
Haven't been touched yet.
thank you for whoever actually watched this video.
Thanks, Miss Stillman, for watching this video.
If you watched all an hour and 40-something minutes of it,
You
Or
deserve an award.
listen to it.
You deserve
a reward.
You deserve a award.
A reward.
Award.
Yeah, a
But we're not gonna
Here's
give you
a
one.
here's a gold star.
time to Photoshop it in.
All right.
Here.
Jason,
You get
put a
it.
gold star where
Here.
my hands are.
Here, you get a Dorito.
Illuminati?
Illuminati Dorito.
All right.
You get a
Illuminati exists, huh?
Thank you for
You-
watching. You were probably someone we know. If not, then I guess thank you too. So.
Thank you so much. Bye. Leave comments.
No. Boop.
Just destroy the camera.
It's just.